you're a smart cookie.
So what's the process? I mean, we're all different. If someone called me and said, take it down, I would say, fuck off. But like, what are we saying? Like, you think Margaret called and said, this is backfiring on me because I referred to people as low level that listen to certain podcasts and this is blowing up and please take it down. And this is what I
don't know. Is it her? Is it Bravo telling her?
Bravo wouldn't do it.
You can't Bravo be doing podcasts. I don't know. I assume that she got backlash. I mean, I know the amount of DMs I was getting about the low level comment being made. It was, it's a nasty, rude comment. So
I got a lot of DMs on it too.
Bravo wouldn't. I mean, listen, I've had every headline from this podcast. I've had people come on here and say the craziest things from Bravo. They're not thrilled. I hear behind the scenes sometimes on things. They would never call me and say,
no,
take this. They just, it's too messy for them. It's all like, oh, David, you're wonderful. Really, I heard behind the scenes, you're not so happy with me today, but they would never call and say to take it down. I could honestly say that. I've had
to be Margaret calling him and asking to do her a favor and take that down. It had to be.
Yeah, no, I was only saying that because I was told by someone that they were told to stop doing podcasts and talking to all these bloggers and, getting accounts shut down. There was a lot that I was hearing was going on behind the scenes with, people who were posting stuff and saying stuff who are fans of Jennifer and Teresa, and they don't like it and they're stomping their feet. And I was told that, they had a lot of accounts shut down.
Remember, Kim, all those accounts?
I know. Yes, no, I remember that. Yeah, but it wasn't Bravo who did it. I think Margaret and someone else might know someone to have them shut down. They said they could be bullying them or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I remember when that all happened. All those girls contacted me too and said, "Do you believe this is happening? This is crazy."
No, I mean, people were messaging saying, your ex-friend is like calling me out. Like, I just have an Instagram page and she's calling me out and asking me to go live because she's saying that it's Jennifer, it's your husband. And I mean, it's shocking. It's really desperate.
It really is. It's desperate and it's shocking.
And it's also, it's the typical thing of like, if you are a bully, you pick on weak people. It's that simple.
Correct.
Because there's nobody calling David or Kim to take anything down because that you know that you'd be met with like a go fuck yourself and here I need
1,000%. 1,000% fuck off. Are you kidding me? I listen, we welcome it. We welcome it because we would say, listen, it's never going to happen with us. We welcome it. Just not going to happen.
I don't know why it's down. I mean, it's a mystery. I
feel bad for them. I feel bad for these girls that, basically they're really just trying to make a living. They're trying to have fun with it. And then
but these people on social media, they're not backing down to them. They're putting their stuff up. They're getting shut down and they're starting over
putting it
again.
right back up again. I like it. I think it's great.
Somebody puts one nice post up about me and it triggers her so bad. It triggers her to make a post and call my husband a drug addict, say all these nasty things. What is
so disgusting? That was the most disgusting display of what she did and said about your husband, who has been in recovery for how many years? And anyone who knows anything about any of this, any recovery, or someone who really worked hard at this, how dare she do this? How dare she?
Very proudly going on 8 years.
That's right. That's exactly right.
And she knew that. And to not say that he was in recovery. And then when I came back with that and said he's in recovery, she says no one's in recovery. What does that even mean? Believe me, we're not embarrassed or ashamed. Addiction is nothing to be ashamed of. But for her to call him out, it was his story to tell. It wasn't her story to tell.
Right. And addiction is like an illness that people have. Exactly. People, you don't choose to have that. It's genetically programmed in you.
I mean, she called Jen a disheveled drug addict. Coming from someone who told me when they were on a girls trip in Lake George, she took edibles. with her
Mhm.
intern or whatever she is, the girl getting the egg sandwiches for everyone. You know,
Wow.
why is that okay? Why
Because
did
it's
I
her.
hear-
Because it's Margaret. Margaret can do anything she wants. Everybody else is little people. Everyone else is a fake bougie. Everyone else is low level. Everyone else has Wayfair furniture and shit clothes, and everything she does is on an upper scale. But wait a minute. Didn't something happen with the house that she lives in or her businesses? Wasn't she sued? Like, she's not this prima donna, perfect person.
No,
Lives this
I mean, she gets herself into trouble. She hires lawyers. She doesn't pay them. I myself got her a lawyer through someone I
Yeah.
knew, who again wound up not getting paid. A big thing ensued. It's the same old story with her. And
Right.
somehow, you know, she's always in these lawsuits, always has legal bills that she can't pay.
Right.
What?
Well-
So I mean, she did yes, because a lot of people came for her when she said Jen was a degenerate drug addict and you like to smoke pot at night. That a lot of people. So I mean, wait, so she was doing edibles on a vacation?
Yeah, she told me that it was a filmed girls trip for the show, and her intern or assistant, whatever she calls her, the girl who lives in her garage, that she's been with her for a year.
Is
Yes.
it Lexi? Yeah,
Yeah.
she's cute. She's a cute girl. So what trip? Do you remember what trip this was? Where they were?
Lake George.
Lake George. Oh, very
Yeah.
nice, Margaret.
I
I'm
think
glad you
it
did
was
edibles.
during
But
COVID.
yeah, I remember that trip. I didn't watch the show really that much back then, but yeah, I remember the trip.
Yeah.
Like I said, what's good for Margaret isn't good for anyone else.
Yeah.
Really
I mean,
interesting.
I remember that not that long ago, I think like at the end of filming, someone had posted also that her husband hosted something that was filmed at the house and he was apparently smoking pot. And this was all after calling Jen a disheveled drug addict.
Unbelievable. Really unbelievable. And first, and who does it? Who would call? She's the mother of what, 4 or 5 children? Why would you call her something like that? Like that's disgrace. Again, a disgrace.
It's for the same reason she called my husband a drug addict, because she
Correct.
likes to cut deep and
Yes.
she knows how to hurt people. But
Right.
you know, you come for my husband, you come for my family, I'm coming right back at you, and I'm
Good,
not
Laura.
going away, because I
Listen.
know that that's what she says, that she's no one, she's gonna go away, we're gonna make her go away.
No, it's not going to happen.
But-
It's not going to happen, Margaret. No, no, no.
I got
no.
a lot to say, and you're not making me go anywhere.
Never. It's not going to happen. Laura's here to stay. David, you got another question? Because I can't wait to play my game.
Well, I was going to say this leads into your game. I mean, that does beg my question, and I know what your game is, which we could play next because I would like to know the same answers. But it does beg my question of like, I know where some bodies are buried. So, I mean, look, I don't have any axe to grind. I mean, if you do start to come for me and I see red, girl, then you better fucking run too, because I'm a lawyer and I will. When I turn my dial and I go into my crazy zone, I'm not there. I'm not even anywhere near there. But